Hello. I'm Pashang and thanks for clicking another video. Before we continue, a like and subscribe would really help the growth of the channel. With that out of the way, let's start the video. Nowadays, Hollywood executives, and even showrunners, really loves the idea of strong female characters, because the time of the male protagonist is done with the patriarchy, and the force is female, or so they say. The new age of strong female lead characters are important in this cultural climate, since we are the first generation that popularized the idea of strong female character. And I would go so far to say we made them. We don't have any of them when we were growing up. All of the main characters that we saw are juiced up, muscle-bound, hip-firing, white savior, and sexist pig. That was why Hollywood is so f***ed up. Now the tide had changed. Females are now in charge, and they are making all the protagonist to a she-tagonist, as the way it should be. Now saying all that, we need some guidelines to the narrative that we are telling, since we can't use the hero's journey because it's rooted in patriarchy, and the hindrance of the strong woman is its core.
I know the power of patriarchy. I know what men can do when they're angry.
Hollywood executives and showrunners have devised a guideline that they knowingly and unknowingly used in their respective projects. This guideline will help you to understand the female-led character better, and it will also help you to see that these characters are not your typical Mary Sue that haters love to use when judging a female-led characters. I have deduced 4 of those guidelines. Now to premise this guidelines, this is my own understanding of the guideline they are using. They may think that they are not using this, but they are. Now let's start with number 1. High level of intelligence. One must be smart to be powerful, not like the male counterparts who only relied on power alone. Females use their brains in their advantage. Being smart, even though it's illogical as hell, you can't just have a smart female lead, she must be smarter than everyone else, outsmarting even the best of the best. That's how smart the female lead should be. For example, Rey from Star Wars. First off, she knew how to pilot the Millennium Falcon, without any experience. The only thing we saw her driving is her speeder. As far as we know, you might say that Luke can fly an X-Wing without any experience. How is that different from Rey? Well, Luke doesn't know how to bypass the compressor.
What'd you do?
I bypassed the compressor.
She's way smarter than the previous protagonist. Because Rey's already the pilot and mechanic even at the start of the movie, Finn is just dead weight to her greatness. Another great illustration of this particular guideline is how Kate Kane knew how to find and even open the Batcave.
You don't want to do that. I mean, it'll literally...
You might say that is just a whim. But it's not. That's just how smart she is, and questioning that moment of intellect would be a bigoted thing to do. Number 2. Her power is overpowered. Their power must excel, without any limitation. They are masters of breaking the power levels that are set in that universe, giving them powers that could even surpass a god-class threat. And the best part of it, they don't even have to train to learn it, let alone master it. Even if there's something that is holding her back, she can still overpower her enemies, without even breaking a sweat. For example, our brave and powerful hero Captain Marvel, she'd beat Jan Rog, the leader of Star Force, with quote,
"I've been fighting with one arm tied behind my back."
Number 3. The Unbeatable Boss. This means that no one can beat her in a fight. She always finds the way to defeat her enemies in battle. Even if she lacks experience in combat, she should not lose to anyone, especially to a man, because losing to a man is a major sign of the patriarchy, and why should she lose to anyone anyways? A perfect example of this is Rey, and I know that I keep on using her in my examples. It's because she's one of the best model of the greatest portrayal of a brave and powerful woman that we have ever seen in movie history. That's why I keep on using her as a model. Now to continue on her greatness, Rey beats Kylo Ren multiple times, and mind you, he was trained by some say the greatest Jedi that had ever lived, Luke Skywalker, and you might say that they draw Doesn't that mean she lost a fight? No, not at all, in my eyes anyways, and she even beat Luke Skywalker, her supposed mentor, and the best yet is, the scheming, powerful, and evil to the core, Sheev Palpatine aka Darth Sidious. That's how you show the Force is female. Another great example of this is how Mulan is strong with the Chi. She's born with it. As a kid, she's already a parkour master. No one can even beat her. Training montage, she don't need that. Number 4. No more Femme Fatale. This is the last one that I will point out in this video. Comment down below if you want to see more. Now that you're down there, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Enough with the waffling. No more Femme Fatale means you can't have the original design of the character. You can't have that sexy costume that they are known for, because that is sexist. To look at a female and be attractive on what she is wearing, is just sexist without a shadow of a doubt, and we should all know that. And one of the most important part of this particular guideline is her attitude. It should be as sassy and bold as it can be. You know, the type who has a thing for authority.
So I have this thing with rules.
And no man can hold her down. And a bonus part of this is the one-sided buzz cut. That cut feels like the new look for brave and powerful woman. I would like to say before I end this video, that this video is a satirical video. It's all a joke, so don't get butthurt. It's meant to be a look on what our modern day entertainment is, and how laughable and disappointing it has become. So I repeat, it's all satire in my own opinion.
Okay.
That's all for now. Thanks for watching the video, and remember, a like and subscribe would help out the channel. Nonetheless, thanks for sticking through the end of the video.